It's Ben from Wedding Crashers University. Welcome to the second episode of the first series of this YouTube channel. Today we're wasting no time in talking about some of the opportunities and advantages that can be found within the world of wedding filmmaking, and this industry in particular. Wedding filmmaking is a new market that you can turn into whatever you want. It allows you the opportunity for a stable income and for you to learn business skills that will be essential for you throughout the industry. First of all, we're gonna talk about the new market that is wedding filmmaking. As equipment becomes better, cheaper, and more accessible, the game is constantly changing. This offers a lot of opportunity for innovation and creative control, which has never been seen before. These days, you can tell these love stories how you want to. Technology is moving fast, which means that you can too. 5 years ago, when I first started shooting weddings, I did so on Canon Rebel T7s. They shot at 1080p max with a frame rate of 24 frames per second, and we all thought that that was fantastic. These days, it's not uncommon to be shooting 4K, 120, 10-bit log profile on a camera that is not super inaccessible to everybody. Do you only want to work part-time? Do you want to work only for half the year? Or do you want to work in a very specific role? That works too. Make it work for you. Make it adapt to your lifestyle. No matter how involved you want to be, no matter what you want your role to be within the industry, there is a spot for you to make money as a wedding filmmaker these days.
Tell them to bring me my money. Yeah!
People absolutely need help. People often overbook themselves, and there's more work to go around than people to do the work. So if you want the work, there's a good chance you can have it.
Come on guys, let's get to work. Yeah!
Another big benefit of this industry is that it is vast. From the new guys charging a couple $100s for a wedding video to the high-end celebrity destination weddings, there's truly no cap to how much money you can make shooting wedding films. As you get better, as your films get better, your demand increases, and so will your prices.
Exactly, supply and demand, my friend. You know what I'm saying? He's creating urgency.
No matter where you start in this industry, there's a good chance that you're eventually gonna have to learn quite a bit about business. Learning about business is a process. Especially as you're first starting out as a freelancer, there's a good chance that you don't really know what you're doing.
I have no idea what I'm doing, but I know I'm doing it really, really well.
Each wedding you do will give you the opportunity to talk to clients, run through sales calls, dial in contracts, figure out where value lies, improve the quality of the experience for yourself and for your client. Due to the vast amount of weddings you're likely to experience, it's a great place to get your reps in. Things like scheduling, contracts, and invoices. No matter where you want to go in the industry, no matter where you want to go in business, these skills are things that are extremely valuable to know. Wedding filmmaking offers you the opportunity to kind of play with these concepts and these ideas where the costs are not exuberantly high.
$30,000 in 1 month.
Good morning, they're business expenses, relax.
Business expenses?
Yes.
Like I said, this is a brand new industry, which means that there is no right way of doing things. The game is constantly changing. So these are just some of the opportunities that you can find specifically within the world of wedding filmmaking. Thank you so much for joining us on this episode of Wedding Crashers University. Be sure you join us next week for the final episode in this series, where we're gonna be talking about the perks of the wedding filmmaking industry and why it is an awesome one to be a part of. Peace. Gang!